Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes Tribe members. I am Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I am here to do the love reading for the sign of Libra. Oh, hell yeah. I hope you all are well. My energy has definitely picked up since I was in Virgos. That was a very protective message and kind of withdrawing, hiding feelings. I kind of feel, I'm not like over the top chatty, but I feel like I want to have a conversation. I want to talk to somebody. Like there are things that I need to say, maybe get off my chest. So if you have Virgo in your chart and you are withholding your emotions from your love interest, or hell, even if you have Scorpio in your chart because someone was doing the same thing in their reading, I feel like, or if you're dealing with one of them, I feel like somebody's going to open up, regardless of whoever the hell you're dealing with. I did hear Leo as well. But anyways, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stick around. I really hope you do stay. I would love it if you would. I did not change the date because I suck at life like that. We're living in the fucking past. Maybe some of you are living in the past. Hell, I had Monday on the block. It's fucking Friday. Anyways, if you like the videos, it's a free way to help me. It gets the video circulating so those who need to hear the messages can, and it means the world to me. It's a free way to help me. And thank you to everyone who has made donations to my channel, signed up for Patreon, or purchased personal readings. Like, you have no idea how much it helps me, because this is all I do for work, and the struggle is fucking real. We're gonna have to get that hashtag rolling again, just gonna say. But anyways, money and all that bullshit aside, I love what I do, and that's why I'm here. But I have been considering whether or not I should be pulling away from this and focusing elsewhere just for financial purposes. But I know that this is my purpose, like helping other people and, you know, spreading the word, because I don't know, my gifts keep intensifying. It's almost like, and I noticed, I don't know if this happens to you, maybe that's why I'm bringing it up, because some of you might be on a spiritual journey as well. I feel like a lot of you probably are, because I talk to a lot of light workers, but I notice that whenever I go through a little mini ascension process, and maybe I should do a video or story time on this at some point, especially when I hit a major milestone when I first came, well, when I came back to YouTube. But I go through a lull, like it's almost like a sense of discouragement, or I get kind of depressed, like not severely where I don't want to get out of bed, but it's more, I get discouraged, like, should I be doing this? Like, am I even right? Like, I question everything, and then all of a sudden it flips, and it's like, yeah, this is what I should be doing, and, you know, and then I'm very gung-ho, and, I'm seeing orbs over there. And then, you know, my gifts kind of rise up, and it's like, yes, this is what you need to do. Because then people will tell me, oh, you know, that resonates with me, or that just happened to me, or then I'll find out that something happened, like when I predicted Joe's death. Because I was picking up the father energy, the transition. This was a while back, a few months back, and yeah, because I was picking up on it in November, and he passed away right after his birthday, because he's a Sagittarius, and I was getting it in Sagittarius readings, and my legs were swelling, and my kidneys hurt, and I felt like I couldn't breathe, and I felt like I was dying. I actually went to the hospital twice for some of the symptoms, because I thought I had a blood clot or something was wrong with my kidneys, and come to find out, I was picking up on this Joe's symptoms and what he was going through before he died. He died of hypoglycemia because he's a diabetic, and I mean, it was a slow decline over the course of a couple years, but his body just couldn't take it anymore. And I totally felt it. I feel how people die. So when spirit comes to me and they've passed away, a lot of times, I'll feel how they die before I even know who the hell they are. It's pretty crazy. I'm saying that because some of you might experience shit like that. And the way to decipher it is whenever I would get a feeling or a pain or something, I would be like, okay, spirit, if this isn't me, make it stop. And if it stopped immediately, it wasn't me. But I didn't realize that at that point. So I thought it was me. So just note to self, note to you, if you have experiences like that, feeling how someone dies is not exactly pleasant. It's not always to the extreme, but it's enough to know. Like, I know if someone died of a heart attack, I know if they had emphysema or COPD or whatever, you know, head trauma. felt like I've been shot before or stabbed. It's pretty insane. So some of you could be experiencing that, but that's a big reason why I know that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And I feel like I need to do more with the dream state, because I decode dreams as well. It's a lot to do with symbolism, but it's also like intuitive, because I don't look up what the meaning of this, that, or whatever is. So if I dream of an elephant, I don't go on Google and look it up. I kind of meditate on it. It's like my own impression of it, because spirit tells me what it is. I need to do like a dream dictionary from source, you know, whatever they channel through me. Let me know if you'd be interested in like a dream dictionary type thing like that, because I don't know, it just popped in my head. Maybe some of you do look at dream dictionaries to decipher your dreams, but I also feel like I need to get more in touch with my mediumship, and spirit has been making themselves known more and more, so I'm kind of feeling that. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. You might have a paranormal connection with your love interest. Maybe that's an interest of both of yours. Maybe one of you is a psychic medium and the other one is learning, or just intrigued or interested in that. Because I kind of feel like you and your love interest both have similar gifts. You have a lot of spiritual gifts. You both are very strong, powerful spiritual beings, is what I feel. I feel like you're not even from Earth, quote unquote. I feel like alien type energy, which is almost so. If that message, the alien thing, is going to resonate with you, it might seem a little far-fetched, but if you get downloads with information like ancient knowledge, like shit you would see on the History Channel or whatever, and you just know, you know things that you shouldn't know, that it's like, I never learned about this, that message might pertain to you, because you do get sent. It's like a computer. You're downloading wisdom, ancient wisdom, because it's what your soul remembers, and it's like the mothership. They're like, here you go, kind of thing. I know that sounds weird, but you know, for some of you that is the case. But anyways, I forgot where I was going with that. You guys have similarities with that. I feel like your gifts are different. The way that you receive information and deliver it's different. One of you is more skilled in your abilities, and the other person's learning and kind of doubting themselves is what I'm feeling. But don't worry, with time you'll get better. You'll hone your skills. It does take time, and no one's perfect. I mean, even I still have times where I'm like, really, this, why am I getting this information? That doesn't make sense. And a lot of times the messages I get aren't for me, so they're not supposed to make sense. They're supposed to make sense for you or whoever the message is for, because it has nothing to fucking do with me, you know? And it took me a long time to realize that. Some of you are really trying to figure out your gifts and trust yourself and trust in your abilities and trust in the information that's coming to you. And that's why I'm saying this. It's a difficult process, but just say whatever comes to you, whatever you feel, and just kind of go with the flow with it. And who cares if you're wrong? We all fuck up, because I would interpret information wrong sometimes, and I've done this before, especially with mediumship. If, like, say for example, someone, I see an image of a blue stone, and they didn't tell me it was a sapphire, you know what I mean? It was a blue stone that I saw, and maybe that's what I heard, blue stone. But I would say a sapphire. So the person I'm talking to doesn't know what I'm talking about, because it has nothing to do with a sapphire. It has to do with a blue stone. I should have just said what I saw and what I heard. Like, you know what I mean? So that was a misinformation, because I was trying to decipher it when I didn't need to. I just needed to deliver. Do you know what I mean? So maybe that will help someone. But anyways, if you like, comment, and subscribe, you might be in the running for the Wild Unknown Archetypes Oracle, which, here's the big one. This is what we use, what I have been using lately, the Nectar. Well, that popped up, so let's see what that has to say for y'all. And then the Father's under that. We have the Mother in a daily energy read. But I also am going to send out 2 of these copper wrapped stone necklaces, and I already picked one person, so I need to pick one more, and I'm gonna mail them out. I was gonna do that today, but I'm still looking for packaging for a painting I need to send out, because I want it to be properly packaged, but I don't want it to cost like $40 friggin' to send either, you know? And I just want to get everything situated and do it all at once. But anyways, let's get the book for this. But if you would like to get those free gifts, just comment and I will be picking somebody soon today and get that mailed out. And then the second I am ready to get my new Oracle deck, I have 2 of them, but the one with the free bracelets for the first 10 people, once I'm ready to get those going, I will post that and let y'all know so you guys can get in line for that. Because after the first 10 are sold, the bracelets, there'll be no more free gifts for those. But I am thinking about picking just one extra one just to give away, just because I haven't fully decided yet. But the bracelets in that series, because I'm going to do another series with the tree, the willow vines charm, and a different charm, not the feathered, another one, which I think it's going to be, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but it'll be another series. The bracelets will be for sale because I think I only have 13 or 16 of the feather ones after the free gifts that I can sell. And I'm pretty sure if what is it, the nectar? Depending on shipping, because I want to include shipping in the price. Here we go, I found it. For the bracelet, so if you purchase them, I'm pretty sure they're going to be $20, which includes shipping. But I need to double check on what the shipping costs are. Exactly. I don't know why I'm even saying that. Maybe somebody who's interested is a Libra, and thank you if you are, because it's going to help me out tremendously, because this is all I do for work. And like I said, hashtag struggle is fucking real. When light, glowing, relaxed, subtle illumination. When dark, fixation on fixing, aggressive approach to healing. Aggressive approach to healing, like I need to get it done, I need to get it done now. Like I can't wait, I need to progress and move forward. And that might be why I was talking about spiritual gifts. Somebody might be struggling with it, like, you know, I want to bust through the healing process, the learning process. Like I don't want to have to wait for this. I just want to have my gifts magically be perfect, you know, and that's just not how shit works. And that's not how healing works either. It takes fucking time and it's not easy, depending on what you're healing from. And if you've waited a long time, like say you've needed to, you know, really go within and face some of your fucking fears, or your love interest does, someone in this situation, and you should have been doing it in your 20s, and, you know, because it's shit from your childhood, and you put it off and like just kept suppressing. And now you're in your 30s or 40s or 50s even, and you're like, fuck, I should have started this process a while ago, you know? I do feel like depending on how much effort you put in on your own, spirit is going to help speed up the process for you, as long as you're dedicated to yourself. So I feel that for someone. In Hindu mythology, there is a miraculous substance known as amrit, or nectar, that contains infinite healing power. This golden nectar or sacred elixir is the that's not what it says, is the drink of immortality, and like its sister substance, soma, is known to activate subtle, intelligent forces that ease the mind, body, and spirit. Through esoteric, these images lead us to the central energy of this archetype, the sweet, potent, heavenly essence that lubricates our spirit back to life. The Nectar card calls us to identify and relish in places, practices, people, and activities that regenerate and heal. So there is a need to heal, and there's a need to surround yourself with healthy, happy people, and to be in places of comfort is what I'm feeling. So try to pull yourself out of shit situations, because some of you, there is a need to get away from certain people and places, and to let go of objects, because I keep picking up on, and it happens off and on, but I keep picking up on psychometry, and that's when you hold an object and you get impressions or images, feelings, or even you can contact the dead through whoever had it prior, whoever's energy's in it, or whatever's energy's in it. Sometimes we keep negative objects around, and like either we have negative ties to it, it invokes negative emotions, or that's just the energy that's imprinted in the object. And sometimes that can happen in houses, which is where poltergeists and all that shit come from. It's just it's our own energy just kind of compressed into a ball, a force that causes chaos. Especially when we're in a chaotic state of mind, when our energy is off, it feeds it, basically. So I kind of feel like there's a need to let go of certain things, especially if it's tied to someone negative or something negative. Like, for example, I have 2 rings on. They're sideways right now because my fingers, I lost some weight apparently. Or, you know, my fingers swell and then they don't. But anyways, the one on the outside, the silver looking ring, not with the rubies in it, that was my wedding band for my second husband. And I felt so attached to him when I was wearing it, because even after the divorce and everything he did, which I'll get into that in a story time about him, I was still wearing the ring. And it's just because I didn't have any other jewelry and I just wanted to wear it. I mean, it's got diamonds in it and stuff. And I couldn't release him for some reason. I was like, what the hell? But then when I took the ring off, I stopped thinking about him. He didn't show up in my dreams anymore or anything. And I was like, must have something to do with the ring. So, you know, I did like a little cord cutting type thing with it, and I cleansed the jewelry. I put it in salt, left it in salt for like a week, and, you know, I did my thing. I cleansed the fuck out of it to just remove any residual energy and ties, and that's why I can wear it now, because I don't get any energy off from it anymore. So I kind of feel like you either need to do that with certain objects or you need to get rid of them because they're not serving you and you don't even realize it. Medicine is needed, and it comes in subtle forms that you may be overlooking. Seek the most sensuous, I can't fucking read. Sensuous, fragrant, bleh, flower in the garden you have forgotten. Don't underestimate this remedy. It is said that when someone has activated this substance within, it is reflected in their shimmering eyes. Do you see it in mine? Seek the most sensuous, fragrant flower in the garden you have forgotten. And it's funny how scents bring up memories as well, like certain perfumes and colognes, you'll think of your grandmother or your ex or whatever. That's kind of the same thing. It's almost like the smell of a flower, the scent of a really fragrant flower might invoke a recharge, is what I just heard, within your soul, within yourself. It's going to start the healing process that someone has put on hold or on delayed this process for a hot minute, is what I'm feeling. So yeah, be aware of the shit that's around you, and healing is definitely a main energy within this reading. And I kind of feel like there's healing individually, like you're doing work on you. I feel like you're always working on yourself, Libra. We all have to, you know. Healing never stops if you really think about it, or the work never stops. It's just sometimes it's not as intense, you know. I feel like both of you are doing this individually, but there's a healing coming up between 2 people. So maybe you and your love interest are going to be coming together and rectifying a situation. I don't know why rectify, the word popped up, because I say reconciliation, but you want to rectify a situation. All right. Plants. We were just talking about flowers. Ooh, and the soul. This is fitting. Plants, growth. There is going to be growth within this situation, and I also feel like there's growth within you. And then we have passion, the soul. It just, that fucking card just said that you'll see the shimmer, your soul shimmer something through your eyes. Yes, you will. I feel like eyes are very important in this situation between you and your love interest. I feel like you're very drawn to your lover's eyes. I don't know, there's something very majestic about them, something very mysterious and beautiful. Like, I just heard a glimmer of hope, so maybe you give them hope when they look in your eyes, or vice versa. I just feel like somebody is seeing your transformation and your growth, and I don't know, you're a different person than you used to be, and people notice this, not just your love interest. Other people are noticing how much you've grown, how much you've changed. I almost feel like some people think that you're a completely different person, that you're not even the person the person that they know, like, I don't even know you anymore. And you know, that happens a lot of times, especially when there's a disconnect between two people or a group of people, and you know, you do a lot of work on yourself, and you're happier because you can tell through someone's eyes if their smile meets their eyes. You know, the eyes are the window to the soul, which is, that's why this is the perfect card for the soul and passion. You can see through somebody's eyes how they feel and who they are. You know, if they're happy, you can see that shimmer, that shine. And if they're empty, you can see the hollowness within them. Like, you see the changes within people and who they truly are through their eyes. It's just like narcissists. Like with some of my exes, I would see who they are, which, you know, wasn't necessarily the best types of people, but there was a lot of pain behind. They had sad eyes. And I said that to one of my exes, because you could just see the pain behind his eyes, but it was a deep pain. It wasn't like, oh, I'm sad right now. It was just, I don't know how to explain it. You can just see it, you can feel it. But when a narcissist, you can see that, and then when a narcissist goes into their little rages, their rants, whatever the fuck they do, whatever you want to call it, it just goes blank. It's almost like possession in a sense. There's just hollowness, nothing. It's like their soul leaves their body or something. It's fucking insane. So I almost feel like you're watching somebody transform right in front of your eyes, somebody grow, somebody change their life, their world. Everything that you once knew about this person and their situation, you're watching that change, or that they're watching that within you, is what I feel. But I feel like the situation is changing, because the passion card is number 14, breaks down to a 5, which can be conflict, fighting off this change. Fighting with your true self, like your external self is fighting with your inner self, or this is what your person's going through. I almost feel like someone in this situation, either you or your love interest, is fighting off the passion between the two of you. Like, I can't get too close, but I feel like that's changing. You guys aren't growing apart, you're growing together. Through healing. So I almost feel like you were vibing higher than your love interest, or for whoever I'm talking to, it could be vice versa, but you were vibing higher than your love interest, and they're healing, and through this ascension process and through, you know, them doing the work on themselves, they're raising their vibration, and you guys are going to be meeting on the same wavelength, on the same level, and you're going to see the growth in this person's eyes. You're going to see the change within them, because they're not going to have the sad eyes. They're not going to look lost. They're going to look connected and happy. And I feel like this person's energy changes around you too. Like, you know that you invoke joy within them, that it's almost like you can control this person's emotions, and you don't do it intentionally. They feed off from how you feel. So if you're like exuberant, I don't know why I said that, if you're jumping for joy and, you know, you're in a really good mood, this person's in a really good mood, you guys mirror each other and mimic each other with your emotions. And if they're sad or really low, in a low vibration, you feel it, and you kind of, it brings you down, and, you know, you try to cheer them up. But I feel like you guys feed off each other's energies, for whoever this is. So you feel what they feel. And I feel like they didn't believe you before, but now that they've done some work on themselves, they feel it too. They have an understanding of this, like, okay, now I know why I feel sad when you're sad, like something like that. If I say he, it could be she. If I say you, it could be them. Flip-flop, vice versa. Just sit down wherever you fit in. If you don't fit in anywhere, throw it the fuck out, because who cares? I'm reading person A as you, Libra, so I don't get confused. And person B is your love interest. But it could be flip-flop. So, and then we're going to do mutual energy. So let's see what the mouthy bastards have to say. I don't know. I feel like you want to discuss this change with this person. And the plants or growth card is number 19, which breaks down to a 10. Endings bring new beginnings. So we do have change. I feel like there's a do-over here. I feel like you might move forward with this person in a love capacity, of course. There's transformation in the love department between you and this person, because we're ending an old pattern and an old way of living. The old self, the old you, the old them. I feel like somebody's just totally outgrown themselves, outgrown outgrown an old way of thinking or doing something. So there's definitely change between the two of you, but it started individually. So I don't know. I just feel like now is the time because the work has been done. Something like that. So now you're at the point where you guys can grow together. Like, you can feed off from each other because you're meeting on common ground. That's what I'm getting. You're not going to really know this until you see this person face to face, though. I feel like there's an outpour of emotion as well. I feel like you both kind of hold your emotions in. Like, you don't really like to cry. I know Virgo doesn't in their reading. That was all about, it was very protective energy, but it was withholding emotion and suppressing feelings, like I can't cry type shit. I kind of feel that here, but I don't really feel like I can't cry. I just don't want to. I don't want to get in touch with that sad side, that mad side, that whatever side, because I just want to be happy. I just want to let that go. If you really want to let it go once and for all, you're going to have to ugly cry it out. Just purge that shit right out, and so you can move on from it. There's also closure issues here between you and someone, or for your love interest. Maybe they are having closure issues with a past person, a karmic, an ex, something like that. Someone in the situation is. It might be very painful for them to end that cycle, because it is a strong soulmate connection, because there were a lot of lessons tied to that situation. I feel like both of you have dealt with relationships or connections like this, but one of you is struggling to detach fully. I feel like neither one of you are dating your karmics or exes. I feel like both of you are single, but someone is having attachment issues. They're having a hard time fully letting go of the past. I do feel like coming together with you and slowly and growing with you, slowly moving forward, is going to help this person find that sense of closure and fully release what doesn't serve them. This keeps showing up. I'm not taking it. Fuck fear. It will lie to your fucking face. And it will. Someone is fearing change, but it's happening even without trying. I just said this and I'm not taking it. This was also in Virgo's reading. You really could be dealing with a Virgo, because person B had fuck fear and person A had this card. You need a good fucking cry. Get the ugly cry on. Let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. I was just talking about suppressing emotions because of the waterfall under this eye here, and now it's coming out. So if you really want to let go of someone or something, Spirit is saying cry it the fuck out. Let the rivers fucking flood until they run dry, That's either a message for you or your love interest. I just feel like I'm sad without somebody, but there is closure issues. There's an attachment issue on someone's side, and I kind of feel like that might be your love interest, Libra. I mean, it could be for some of you, but I'm feeling it would be person B. And it's not letting go of each other. It's letting go of the past, what no longer serves you. Take a fucking trip. Go see some shit. Do some new things. Talk to people cooler than you. Learning new things, which is part of growth and passion, the soul. Like, I feel like once we grow and we get to a certain level, we outgrow people, even friends and some family members. And it's time to, who's in your soul tribe? I know that, you're part of the Willow Vibes tribe, and we're a soul tribe. We're one and the same, we all vibe together, because if you watch me and these readings resonate, we're obviously vibing on a similar wavelength at least. But I kind of feel like, get out of your comfort zone, try new things, go on adventures, take trips, road trips, go to different places that you've never been to before. Talk to people who are more experienced than you, people who are quote unquote cooler than you, because they have experienced life, they've traveled the world, they've done things that you haven't done. And that's how you learn, and you can get information from them and decide whether or not you want to do something similar, So get out of your comfort zone, take a fucking trip, go on a vacation, try something new, go somewhere new, because I feel like your soul will thank you. I also feel like your love interest wants to travel with you. Like, that would be a good adventure for the both of you, is to go maybe on a road trip or try camping. I just heard maybe you guys want to go camping, or you're both interested in camping, the great outdoors. Yosemite National Park. I don't know, what is that? Where is that? Maybe you guys like national parks. I just feel like outdoorsy stuff, get in touch with nature as well. I'm kind of picturing two people. One of you is kind of outdoorsy and really loves nature, nature hikes, and, you know, having butterflies land on your hand and dragonflies and whatever. Catching fireflies at night, you know, brings you back to your youth. And the other person, they like being outside, maybe walking outside or like having a bonfire, but they're not the woodsy type. Like, they're not much of a camper, but I almost feel like with this person you would enjoy it. Like, it's taking someone who doesn't normally do this outdoorsy stuff and introducing them to it. So I feel like you two will feed off each other. You'll show this person things and you'll have experiences with them that they've never experienced before, and vice versa. So it's like opening each other's eyes to life, you know, to what's fun, different things. You look like a shit show. You're a hot mess. Fact, clean yourself up. So person B looks like a shit show, apparently. They need to clean their act up is what I feel. It says clean yourself up, but so person B is not, they could be in a depressed state. They could be the one that's really working on their healing, like, because they've outgrown the people around them, and I feel like they haven't shed that skin yet, you know. I kind of feel like I'm lax on hygiene, self-care. You know, maybe I need to color my hair, cut my hair, shave my beard, wax my legs. I don't know. Do a new makeup routine, something. Male, female, doesn't matter. But person B, I feel like they've been very busy in the material realm, focusing on work, and potentially their healing, that they are letting themselves go in other areas. So it's something that they want to work on and focus on, or something they need to focus on to make themselves feel better. Because I don't know about you, but if I'm having an off day, even if I'm going nowhere, if I put my makeup on and I dress nice and get out of my PJs, I feel better immediately. So I kind of feel that here, like, you know, get dressed and get your ass up, go outside, get some vitamin D, get in the sunshine, you know, clean your act up, basically, person B. So that you can go on this fucking road trip with Libra, with your love interest, with your person. I almost feel like getting away together, having this random, out of the blue date, adventure, whatever, is going to boost this person's spirits. It's going to make person B very happy, and it's going to bring the two of you together, because I kind of feel very friendly energy. So there could be friend zone energy here. Maybe the two of you are just friends, or I just kind of feel like I'm here for you. We're friends. We're friendly, but I want more. So maybe neither of you know how each other feels. Or maybe one of you has expressed yourself and the other hasn't, but I kind of feel like there's a need to open up with each other, and maybe on a trip outside by a river or something, by an ocean, by a lake, or in a national park, because I did mention that someone's going to express themselves, because you guys are just going to have so much fun. It's, you know what I'm picturing? I'm picturing two friends having a good time, shooting the shit, maybe having a couple of drinks, and they're just outside playing disc golf, or just enjoying the sunshine, enjoying the cool, crisp air, you know, the springtime air. And all of a sudden you guys are laughing and joking, and then one of you runs up to the other one and you just hug, and then you end up kissing, or it's like, oh, I love you. And it's like, what'd you say? You love me? Oh, good. I love you too. Like, it's very sporadic, and it's intimate, and it's going to catch someone off guard, but it's very intimate and raw and real, because it was an innocent slip up, because it's true. So it wasn't forced, you know? It's like in the moment, the perfect moment, when feelings get expressed. I almost said expelled. So someone's gonna bleh their feelings, which would be nice. I feel like it's long awaited on your part, unless you're the one that's gonna say something. Mutual energy from the Mouthy Bastards couple edition, please. I can't believe I'm like 34 minutes in. It's because I had a lot to say in the beginning. I told you I was chatty. Open your mouth. Yeah, someone needs to say something. Tantrums are for babies. Grow the fuck up. So somebody does need to get out of a crap situation, is what I said. I feel like either you or your person, I am reading person A as you, Libra, so a Libra or your person, whichever. I feel like it's around some negative people, negative Nancy's, you know, and it's time to go on that trip just to get away, clear your head, clear your energy, really get back to who you are and where you want to be and who you want to be with. I just feel like you can change your situation. Person A knows that they can make these changes. They can, you know, do something different, live somewhere else, make different friends, get rid of these people, you know, whatever, find their true soul tribe. But there's attachment issues here. I said that for somebody, and I feel like, oh, I just don't want to, like, you know, having a fucking tantrum like you're a 2-year-old, like, I don't wanna. Well, it's time to grow up and change, Libra or Libra's person, person A. You know, don't have a hissy fit. Just move forward. I used to say that about my father because he'd punch holes in the walls and shit. He'd have these little tantrums whenever he didn't get his way. I kind of feel that over here for person A. Like, oh, Libra doesn't love me. Boom, punch the wall. Oh, I feel like I'm going to cry. Oh, I'm going to throw something across the room. Like, I don't want to get in touch with my feelings. I don't want to fully heal. I don't want to go that deep. So I'm going to fucking cry about it. I'm going to be a baby. I'm going to throw a tantrum. I'm going to have a hissy fit. I'm also seeing somebody when they get mad. This could be you, Libra, or it could be your love interest, or someone around you, or just happened in your past. I'm picturing somebody when they get mad, it's like, I don't want to fight. I'm not going to yell. I'm not going to argue. I'm just going to hop in my car and I'm going to drive away. I used to do that. I haven't really gotten in a fight with anybody lately because I'm not with anyone. So who the fuck am I supposed to fight with? But I remember my first ex-husband would yell at me. He's like, you always run away from your fucking problems. And it's like, no, I'm running away for your safety because I'm a Scorpio. So I'm being the adult. I'm being the mature one. I'm going to pull myself from the shit situation, put my happy ass in the car, drive the fuck away, listen to some music, vent and calm down, and then come back and talk to you in a mature manner instead of us just at each other, you know, and having it escalate. So I used to do that, and I'm picturing somebody, you know, whoever's having these tantrums, there's a need for that, but I'm picturing Libra, I kind of feel like you do that. Like, nope, not today, Satan, I'm not fighting with you. I'm going to pull myself away, and I'm going to go on a fucking trip by myself. I'm going to clear my damn head. And then we have open your mouth. Talk, use big words like validate, acknowledge, and empathize. I feel like you can empathize with this person, and they can with you, but this person wants to say something to you, and I feel that whole spur of the moment when we're out doing something randomly together as friends. That's when someone's going to open their mouth and share their feelings. I also feel like somebody wants to tell you, or you want to tell someone, you know, what you've been going through, because there's a struggle here with this shit show energy. Like, someone's been going through it. Things haven't been going in their favor or working out for person B in a lot of different areas, and I feel kind of discouraged and stuck. And I was talking about that earlier in Virgo's reading about myself and in the beginning of this one. And I feel like I'm mentioning it because somebody's going through that, and I almost feel like I want to talk about it. I want to tell you what's going on. So if you're telling your love interest or just someone, or between A and B is what I feel, so it could be your love interest or your current partner, whatever, future partner, who knows. You might be telling them something that's dissatisfying you, or they could be saying this to you. Someone's going to have a shit fit about it. Like, they're going to take something wrong. Like, you think that of me, and it's like, no, I'm just telling you what's bothering me. Like, you know, whenever you throw things across the room instead of crying, you know, when you have a tantrum, it scares me, it bothers me. What if you hit me? And then they end up having another tantrum because it's like, I don't do that, and they get so mad, then they do it. I don't know, I'm seeing something like that. Maybe you dealt with people like that, or that's what this person's dealing with in a karmic situation, or they have dealt with that so much so that it's like, do I really want to get involved with anyone in a love capacity? I don't want history to repeat itself, but I feel like somebody's seeing that this person who throws tantrums is growing up, or that person is seeing that you're more mature, that this is different, that it's not going to be the same experience. scenario between the two of you. I don't feel like working on myself. This is all about healing and self-work, but blank could change my life for the better. So let's see what blank is. I am obsessing about my own shit. Blank will help me get over myself. This is on person B side, the shit show side, and working on myself, taking a trip, clearing my head, not flipping out, you know, removing myself from a shit situation, a bad situation. I kind of feel that for person A. Laughing my ass off. Let's see. I am obsessing. Taking a risk. Not knowing what to do now, I want to. So for person A, I don't feel like working on myself, but laughing my ass off could change my life for the better. So just living life and having a good time. Laughing off the bullshit, not throwing shit, not getting mad. You know, like, let's not act like a 2-year-old and have a temper tantrum, person A or Libra. Let's laugh our ass off instead and have a good time. Let's take that road trip. Let's take that vacation. Let's go to the fucking beach or whatever. Let's go to the comedy show. I kind of feel like there is humor in this situation between the two of you, and humor is a defense mechanism. But I feel like this person makes you laugh. They make you laugh your ass off, and vice versa. I just feel like, okay, funny man. And I almost feel like someone is turning to laughter instead of getting mad. Like, you're so funny. I'm gonna fucking, you know, that's what I feel. I'm gonna pop you upside the head. Yeah, you're hilarious. Keep going. Like, I don't know. I feel something like that. So you look like a shit show over here, person B. I am obsessing over my own shit. Taking a risk will help me get over myself. I feel like this risk is opening their mouth. This person doesn't feel ready to express their feelings, but I feel like they're going to. They need to take this risk, and they're well aware of it. I almost feel like they're going to have like a spa day, whether this is a male or a female, it's like I kind of feel at-home spa day, you know, soaking my feet in the fucking foot tub thing with salt and doing a little mani-pedi, shaving my legs, you know, shaving my man parts, lady parts, whatever. Just doing myself up. Like, I feel like I'm making some type of change. Like I said, male, female. For me, making myself look better, feel better on person B side, so that I can open my mouth and tell Libra how much I fucking love them and what I want. You know, you two want each other. You handle your emotions very differently is what I'm feeling. But person B is going to take a risk and say something to person A. So someone might be coming towards you to say something to you, Libra. All right, so let's see. What is the mutual energies? You know, actually, I'm going to do this as the mutual energies. The mutual energies between Libra and... Hold on. I got to take little bits and pieces out of here. I can only shuffle some of it. All right. Shark, take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. So don't throw a tantrum or a hissy fit. Just pay attention to pay attention to your assets. Take care, or there will be loss of material wealth. Don't slack off